going to cause me severe pain. I'm not sure. You got lost.
These guys don't usually make it as far out east as Scarborough. They must have got lost at Victoria Park. I'm actually preempting the event here. I just wanted to come say hi to you before we start, if that's all right. I'm Brad Duguid. I'm a former student here. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. You're all dressed up. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. How are you? Good to meet you. How are you? I'm Brad. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. How are you? I don't know why I'm shaking all your hands. I'm not running for anything. You guys will be old enough to vote by then, maybe. Go ahead.
Well, good morning, everyone. I can probably just project. Welcome. I'm glad you guys were able to join us. We have the honor of having Minister Brad Duguid here to launch a program for this year. It's run in the past, which is affiliated with young entrepreneurs. And the reason I'm glad to see all you folks here is because I know that you have an interest, and some of you are already involved. If you aren't, this might be a good opportunity for you to become involved. And the program is a Make Your Pitch. There's a video and there's some information that the minister has for you to explain it. And I think that we should probably see lots of applications come from Woburn students. So listen carefully, take notes if you need. There's a video for you to refer to. Mr. Duguid is a graduate of Woburn, which is kind of nice. We're hoping that when you folks do what you do when you leave us, that you too will be able to come back, shake hands if necessary, and join us for similar kinds of events that will showcase what you're involved in. So over to the minister to explain what the event is.
Well, no, I think I'm okay. Thank you, Principal Hume. I think you guys can hear me okay. Actually, I have a lapel mic that's probably good.
This is good.
It's on now.
You're good, Brad.
This is kind of weird for me, actually. Getting up in the morning, being here at 9 o'clock. I did this for 5 years. You guys only have to do it for 4. But when I was coming here, grade 13 was part of the curriculum. So for 5 years, I did it. And actually, my son Jordan graduated from here a year or so ago. He's at Durham College now. So my older son went here. My younger son went to Newman. So I had one in the public system, one in the Catholic, just the way it works out in families these days. But it was kind of cool when he was going here as well. I think there's a few teachers here still that were here back when I was here back in, I don't want to say.
We have the yearbooks.
They have the yearbooks back in the 1970s. So it was a long time ago. I know I look so young, right? That's impossible. You're supposed to say yes. Yeah, it must have been just 10 years ago or something, but now it was a long time ago. You know, it's when I was going here, when I graduated from here, it was kind of a different world. It was if you worked really hard and you got a good job, you went to university, went to college, you had a really good chance that you were going to do well. But the economy's changed a lot now, and the economy that we're living in now, it's fiercely competitive. So we've done a lot of really good things as a government to try to make sure that that the economy that you will get to go out and work in is a strong economy. We have a low effective corporate tax rate, which makes it very competitive for businesses to invest here. We've worked really, really hard to build a good education system up in the province. So you've got one of the best education systems anywhere in the world here in Ontario, and that gives us a competitive advantage. Even our healthcare system is a competitive advantage because it costs businesses less to operate here, and they have a healthier workforce than in many other parts of the world. So we've worked really hard to build and create that competitive advantage. But life has changed and the world has changed, and what we found is no matter what we do, businesses are looking for something else other than just the competitive environment. They're looking for talent, and they're looking for a special kind of talent. They're looking for talent that can innovate, because in today's economy, things change so fast. I mean, look at the handhelds that you have now and how they've changed over the years. When I was going to school here, there was no such thing as even a cell phone. Now there's a new generation of cell phone just about every single year. So things are changing so fast. Businesses, in order to survive in this economy, have to be very, very innovative. So what they're looking for are innovative people. They're looking for entrepreneurial thinkers. So what we need to do in Ontario is we need to encourage more people to get into startups, to start up these businesses that help drive innovation in our economy. That's part of it. But we also want to make sure that everybody growing up in Ontario today and going through our education system has some element of entrepreneurial thinking in everything they do, because that's what companies are looking for today. That's why companies like Google are locating in Ontario. That's why companies like Cisco are locating in here. They're some of the more innovative companies anywhere in the world. Well, they're attracted to Ontario because we're producing some of the best young entrepreneurs anywhere in the world today. I think there's a difference between your generation and my generation, and it's when I was going through school and trying to pick a career, you know, we kind of thought about trying to find something that would make a lot of money. Unfortunately, I chose probably the wrong career for that, but it's by and large it was about being successful, making money, you know, feeding your family, but also being successful from a financial perspective. This next generation, you folks are looking for something more than that. You're looking often for something that's going to make a difference in the world. Social innovation is another area where we're really excelling at. We're one of the best in the world at this. We're seeing more and more young people getting into businesses that not only make money, because there's no point being in a business if it's not at least breaking even or making money, but also businesses that are making a difference in the world. And that's what social enterprise is about. Businesses that make a difference in your community, in your province, in your country, and sometime internationally in the world. So we're into a different kind of a generation now, and you have the privilege of being part of that. So for us to be able to excel in this increasingly competitive global economy, we think it's really important that we build up that entrepreneurial culture in our workforce, and it starts in our schools. So that's really what this program's all about. One of the challenges you have is the youth unemployment rate is about double the unemployment rate of anywhere else. We've got unemployment rates going in the right direction when it comes to the overall unemployment rate. It's at the lowest level it's been at since 2008, which isn't too bad. We still have too many people out of work. But one of our biggest concerns, and one of our premier's biggest concerns, is young people that want to go out and find work, and whether it's experiential learning, whether it's summer jobs, whether it's you finish school and you want to go out and work in the workforce, it's a little bit challenging to get that first job. So that's why we put in place the youth job strategy. And over 20,000 young people now have found work experiences through this youth job strategy. There are 4 parts to it. The first part is the Youth Employment Fund, which as Minister of Training, College and Universities I had the privilege to launch, and that's finding work placements for people, experiences up to 6 months. And our experience to date has been really, really good, because the vast majority of those young people have actually stuck with those job experiences and either stayed where they were and went on to find other employment, utilizing that as a bit of a jettison to a job. So that's been a hugely successful program. The other areas are the Youth Entrepreneurship Fund and the Youth Innovation Fund. And those areas are geared towards promoting entrepreneurialism and innovation. The third area is the Youth Connections Fund, which is geared towards creating partnerships between labor, business, and government to promote skills development. What we're here today to talk about is a program that developed under the Youth and Entrepreneurship Fund. And that's geared to help young people, encourage young people to consider starting their own businesses and begin thinking entrepreneurially. Now I'm going to let Tom Corr talk a little bit more about the details of the fund, but I'm really excited to be here to launch the youth of this what do you call it, the new young entrepreneurship program for Make a Pitch. So what you'll be doing is making a pitch for your business. And ultimately, you'll have all kinds of different opportunities that are going to come forward, including the opportunity to be part of our summer company program, which is a terrific opportunity to be able to get some help with your small business opportunities. So I'm going to turn it over to Tom Corr now to talk a little bit about the details. But I want to thank you for spending your morning with us today, and I want to thank you for your interest in being young entrepreneurs. Go ahead, Tom.
Thanks, Minister. Well, it's great to be here this morning. It's been a long time since I've been at any high school, especially my own, and I graduated long before minister's reference to the 1970s. But nevertheless, we're here to launch our third annual Make Your Pitch competition for young entrepreneurs. And again, it's a great pleasure to be here. This is the third year that the minister has asked us to run the program for him, and it's resulted in the last couple of years, and we'll talk to one of the winners in a few minutes, and literally thousands of people going to the makeyourpitch.ca website to check it all out, and we've had hundreds and hundreds of videos submitted as part of this contest. But before I get on any more about it, there's a quick video here that'll give you a bit more detail on what it's all about. There's going to be another video in a minute that'll talk a bit more about what we do, but just a little bit about our organization, the Ontario Centres of Excellence. So what we do is we work with really cool inventions and ideas that come out of colleges and universities and turn them into businesses. And we've been doing that for many, many years, and hopefully all of you will be in a position to do that and work with us someday when you're in a college or university. And the point of the high school competition, of course, is just give you a little taste of what we do and introduce you to OCE and the minister's program and the goals that we have to do it. So it's a great way to pick up some real good business experience real early in your career and get some experience to entrepreneurship at the same time. And this all culminates at our annual Discovery Contest, which we hold in the spring. And we have usually about 20 presenters, finalists, who come in and talk about their project, and then make presentations in very much sort of a Dragon Den sort of style, and then there's 6 winners chosen from that. So it's a great experience, and it's a real good dose of reality in the real world in terms of competition, competing for resources, competing for the prizes, and learning what business is all about. So the prizes that are forthcoming, I'll just read from my notes here because I can't remember them all, which are generously donated, by the way, from the companies that you'll see up here, include the 6 winners receive a guaranteed entry into the summer company program, which provides mentorship and training and up to $3,000 towards your company. A $750 voucher towards continued education, courtesy of Desire to Learn, a Waterloo-based company that's now worldwide. A Muse headband, courtesy of Interaxon, worth $299, and a Nimi wristband, courtesy of Bynum, worth $99. Now, these companies that I just mentioned, Bynum and Interaxon, for example, are companies that were started in universities and colleges, companies that we work with at a really early stage, providing them with very, very small amounts of money. And they've both gone on to literally millions of dollars in sales and raising millions of dollars in investment from the venture capital community. So 2 great examples of 2 good ideas that students had in schools that have moved on to create literally dozens and hundreds of jobs in some cases, like in Desire to Learn's case. So we're very proud to be affiliated with these great young companies that came out of our colleges and university system. So I want to encourage you to participate, and I'm going to have another video here which will give you a bit more detail.
And share pictures of art from around the world.
By using my product, you'll enjoy the satisfaction of helping the environment and reducing your carbon footprint.
It's always best to hear the story from the horse's mouth, as they say. So I'm really, really happy to have Iman Jaffari here with us today from Forest Hills Collegiate. 2 years ago, in grade 9, he won, was a winner in the contest, and he's done great things with his company Foodpost.ca, so he's going to give you some first-hand knowledge of what this is all about and what the experience has done for him. So I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you. So, again, hi everyone. I'm here. First of all, I want to say it's an absolute pleasure to be here. I want to thank the school administrators and all of you for being here, and it's really good to see that the amount of desire you guys have for entrepreneurship and learning about what you could do to make a difference and also start a business at the same time. So I'll just start off. I already gave you a little background of myself and what my company is, Foodpost. Well, I'll give you a background about how I entered the Make Your Pitch competition. So as Dr. Corr said, it was in grade 9. I entered, I heard about the newly Make Your Pitch contest, and I made a 2-minute video about what my idea is, and I entered the website and I got my friends and I shared it with the whole school to get likes, votes, and basically to get the word out. So after I got the word out and my video, I got a call 2 weeks or a couple of weeks after I entered my video that I was chosen as one of the semifinalists, and that was a huge shocker because I was grade 9 and the people I was competing with were in grade 12 and 11, and so don't be intimidated by that. I think your age doesn't matter. It's basically what you have to offer and what your idea is. So don't hesitate, just go ahead and come up with the best business ideas you could. So after, going back to what I said, after I got the call, basically I was chosen as one of the 18 semifinalists, and they basically, they take you for 3 days and they give you business mentorship, and they take you to speakers and events. So one of the events was at OCE. So OCE has a great trade show floor called OCE Discovery, where young, aspiring students and innovators from all around the country come there to present their ideas. And these ideas vary from different places to different places. So it's either from the energy field or the medical technology field or just the environmental field. So all these great ideas, and they're the latest technology. So it was really cool. I actually got to see, I got up to date with all the technologies I saw. I got to see 3D printing, Oculus Rift, which is the future of gaming. I got to see drones, which is really cool. And if you guys have the chance to go there, if you enter your video and win, it would be a really great opportunity. Another thing I really got inspired by was that OCE also has amazing speakers that they bring each year. So, and when I entered in grade 9, they had a speaker by the name of Peter Diamandis, who is the founder of X Prize, which is basically, he's actually like a very successful entrepreneur down in the States, and he actually has a foundation, like I said, X Prize, which encourages people from all around the world to come up with it gives you a challenge and he inspires you to come up with the solution to that challenge. So he had one challenge of sending a non-flyable object into orbit around the world and back, so it landed back safely. And this year, this current one that's going on is very cool. It's basically coming up with an app that it's like a doctor in your phone, answers all your medical questions, has all your medical information, so all of that. And then the year after that, and last year, they had a serial entrepreneur in Silicon Valley by the name of Steve Blank. And he has tons of successful companies, so successful that some of them are in the stock exchange in New York. And these people really inspire you and give you about how they were successful and how you could kind of learn from them to be successful. Another thing that I learned from the trade show and the discovery was I actually got to meet one of the people who actually helped me develop my business. So I met people from the University of Waterloo. They had this section for medical science, and they had a monitor on their desk that showed what their idea was, and it was kind of like a website design. And since my idea was a website, I asked them how I could, how did you make this? Who made it for you? So they gave me some contacts. I actually got a very good website done for a really good cost. So the Make Your Pitch contest is mostly getting the business side out of you, and OCE helps you get the connections and networking out of you, and also inspiring you to do the best you could as an entrepreneur. So I think these two things come together as a great thing. And I know some of you are in DECA and also went to the Ed Hack. Can I get a show of hands of how many are in DECA? Who's in DECA? Wow, so a lot of you. Who went to the Ed Hack a few weeks ago? Yeah, coincidentally, I also was involved in both of them. I started my DECA chapter at my own school, the first one this year. I also went to the Ed Hack a couple of weeks ago, so some of you do look familiar. So it's really great to see that you guys are into this stuff. I think tell your friends to get involved in it too. And also, it's great to start at high school rather than, don't say I'll do it later, I'll do it in university, or I'll do it when I'm 20 or 30. Don't do that. Do it at high school, because I was actually hesitant to do that. I'll tell you a secret. Before Make Your Pitch, when I entered my video, I didn't even know what entrepreneurship meant. I didn't even know what the word entrepreneurship meant. So somehow, I don't know, it's magic, the OCE and Make Your Pitch in the 3 days that I went to the educational learning, they taught me all that stuff, and I was on, they have great company to help you. So I just want to leave you with the notion that one of the speakers at OCE said, Steve Blank, he said that entrepreneurship is not a job that you'll pick up one day, you'll say, I'll do it one day. Entrepreneurship is a calling. And what that means is entrepreneurship is something that you have to be aspired to do. You have to put your full self-interest and be involved as you could. And what it means is to make your pitch, the young entrepreneurs make your pitch, is your calling. It was my calling 2 years ago, and it's your calling too. So I really hope you guys get your videos out there, get your ideas out there, and I know for a fact that both me and you guys here, we're the future of this world. We're the future of Canada, and together with our ideas and with our innovations and with our entrepreneurial thoughts, we could change and shape the way of the future for the better. Thank you.
I'm just so proud of him, but there's 4 people in the room that are even more proud of him than we are. His aunt and uncle and his parents are back there, so they've been very supportive, so let's give them a hand as well. So I hope you got something out of what we talked about today, and let me encourage you to go over to the computers, and they're all set up on the website already. There's a little book there you can learn more about the program and gosh, we'd just love to see you guys all at Discovery and follow Iman's lead, because it's something to be proud of and it's a great experience. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.